It's Blake's Buzz Live. Buzz, 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 buzz. It's Blake's Buzz Live. Buzz, 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 buzz. It's Blake's Buzz Live. Hate less, read comics. It's Blake's Buzz Live.
Buzz, buzz, babies.
All right, everybody be cool. My boss is here. Oh, hey, Joel, what's up?
Your boss sounds like a jerk.
Oh my God, he's a lot. He's a lot. No, I'm kidding. What's up, everybody? It is the third. Man, it's so these sneak up on. Do these sneak up on you, man? It's like, oh wow, another month went by. How? Like,
I thought we did the last one of these like yesterday. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But.
Yeah, we lucked out this week. We had like a short meeting and not as many meetings, and then we still had to do a live stream. That's fine. It's the sacrifices we make for you.
We get to do the live.
You
get to use all your fancy new equipment, and
we started on time tonight because everything worked when I turned it on. I did turn it on an hour ago and made sure it all worked.
Don't get ahead of yourself. It's 8:03.
Sweet. Already felt. What's up, Ronan? Happy Friday to you because you're in the future. But yeah, we have been. We were talking in the green room about just how like we're Queens of Dixie is kind of taking over our lives. I feel like we're in Hazard County. Just. Non-stop, it feels like.
Not Hazard County.
Hazard.
I forgot what the county is actually called.
I thought it's on the title page. It says hazard. It says population hazard.
Oh, okay. My brain's mush. What can I say? It's been a crazy couple weeks.
You can't quote Queens of Dixie yet, Joel? God.
No, I can't. I honestly, I still have trouble remembering the two girls' names, but
it's impossible. Yeah, it's
no. One is Laura and one is Beth.
Yeah, Laura and Beth. Yeah.
Which one's which? That's the test.
Wait, Laura's the brunette, right? The dark-haired one.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm gonna guess yes. That's what I'm gonna say.
But no, jokes aside, Queens of Dixie's a really cool Black Ops Kickstarter campaign going on right now, and doing really well. We're sitting at $82,000 right now, and that's what we've been working on it, designing it. Sean works with these amazing artists, and like, yeah, it's great interiors as usual, like more cover options than you even know what to deal with, so you might as well just get the $1,000 bundle and get them all, right? That's what I would do if I had thousands of dollars. I don't know.
You should talk to your boss about that.
Oh yeah.
Amanda Reyes.
Yeah. Be like, I need I can't even afford to buy the tiers, the golden, or what's it, it's like an abs, it's crazy, chat. There's I mean, you get, it's like 40 something covers.
Yeah,
we had to make special circumstances because there were too many items in the tier than Kickstarter allowed. Kickstarter was like, you can only put 35 items in a tier, and we were like, no, but there's more covers.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah,
we're putting together the graphics and the page, and it was Kickstarter just said, no, you have enough. You're done.
Yeah, you've had enough. Your wonderful backers have gotten too much. Speaking of this campaign, the fucking wizard behind the curtain, Matt, has been our Christian's been out of town, so like Matt has been our Lone Star smoke show of a designer hero lately, And I mean, like, just barking orders at this guy nonstop. He's getting stuff done. The Kickstarter page looks great. He's doing other stuff for other exciting stuff for our clients, and just Matt, you've been killing it the last
Thanks, man.
the last
Thanks.
couple weeks, man. It's been
it's
I'm stressing for you. Like
no, it's been really good.
Nice.
And definitely burning midnight oil on a few nights, but
yeah,
no, it's been going good.
It's pretty cool putting a page together and just watching those numbers rise. Like right after launch, that was cool.
That was crazy. Yeah, it was like 20,000 instantaneously. I feel like it was like we blinked and it was up there.
It was so cool because the night that it launched, I went out to dinner with my wife, and a mutual friend of ours that we used to work with. She was leaving the place where my wife still works. And so we were going out and having dinner with her, and like a bunch of people were there, and like it's a bunch of people who I haven't really seen or talked to much since I left there. So being able to be like, what are you up to? And I had my Metal Ninja Studios hat on. And nice. I'm like, oh yeah, we're working with Metal Ninja Studios, and we just launched this Kickstarter, and it's like we launched a little before 4.
Yeah.
So this is like 5:30. We get there, and I'm like, oh, let's see how it's doing. I pull it up, and like we're at $16,000. So we're already 11,000 over the goal. I'm like, look, see, we launched 2 hours ago. We're already at 16,000, and then an hour later, someone was like, oh, like I was talking to someone else who I hadn't talked to earlier, and they're like, oh, what are you doing? I told them, and I'm like, yeah, let's see what it's up to. And I looked, and 27,000.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting there going like, holy crap! Like this is unreal,
dude. We've been getting we get updates from the client. Like he's been so stoked, like in the group chats and stuff. I mean, like for part of the day it was like every 1,000. It was like 27, 28, 29. It was just like so that it's been cool. And like I think he's on vacation right now too, so he's just in a generally good mood, having a fun time. But like I don't know, I feel like we're impressing the folk out there with how we've been doing everything with the launch and the updates, and reaching out to backers and taking care of business, and like Christina being behind the scenes working like I almost said working overseas, working long distance from like, it might as well be overseas, because it's like we're trying to like help people in a warehouse that like none of us are in. It's it just gets it's been interesting, but it's been fun. And I guess real quick, since we're talking about it, might as well bring it up. So this is the Queens of Dixie page. It's got 10 days left, broke 700 backers. We just launched a CGC option, and for the first time ever, this company is doing metal trading cards. So these are really cool, and you get a custom box with them too.
I gotta say, great job on that box design, Matt. That
awesome. I was so stoked with how that came out. Like I've had some of the graphic tools like just sitting in a folder somewhere for a while, and I was like, this might be the right project to pull those out for. I started pulling it out and started putting stuff together, and I was like, okay, this is going good. This is going good. And then
nice.
I put the cards together first, and then I was like, okay, now I need to really hook this box up. And I'm really happy with how it came out.
We've been cranking out some cool boxes, like the boxes that like they put their collector boxes in, and the I mean, you designed that was your first box that you did that we can't talk about yet because they haven't announced that cover, but these boxes were the first you did, but you just did another box too. So like, Matt's a box master now. He's he's a boxing machine. But no, I for real, man. Like all these graphics, everything you've done great, and like
yeah, the launch
really
box was the
stepping up
first box
everything.
I've done, so it was that one came
Yes.
out pretty cool.
So I mean, these are going to be like a cool set. You can get them notified too, right? And pay a little bit of extra for the nude variants, but like it's going to be a smaller collector box. And then you get there's 10 cards and then one metal COA kind of card that's numbered and everything. So
yeah,
there
there
are
are 11 cards in total, all
Yeah.
of them metal, including the COA card, and they come in an actual card box, and that's what you're seeing there.
Yeah.
So custom designed and printed card box, specifically designed for cards. So
Nice.
It's gonna be cool when they come out.
How did you find that too? Because you found that fairly quickly. Like they were, because I remember them talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, should we put them in a box?" And I'm like, "How the hell are we going to design?" Like, and then I was like, "And who makes like custom card boxes?" And then like I was like in the middle of that thought, and Joel was like, "Oh, I've already talked to a designer on this website. Here's a template." I was like, but you found that really fast.
You do this long enough, you get really good at tracking down vendors. No, one person who really blows my mind when it comes to tracking down vendors is David.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was talking to him not too long ago about a problem he was having with his printer. He said, "Yeah, I've got this problem with this cutter, and I was having a hard time finding the parts that I needed." I said, "Oh, okay. Yeah, normally they're like a few $100s to buy one of them." So I found the manufacturer in China, and I ordered like 3 of them for half the price. It's like, okay then.
Nice. Hey, that's the thing we've been dealing with lately. We've been talking to some like overseas vendors and stuff about
just ordered something pretty cool today that Matt designed.
Oh, did they get ordered?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Put in the order today.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
Matt, it's the purple thing you designed.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah. So those are being made.
That's cool.
The things that are filed in the wrong folder.
That was hilarious. Matt, why is it in the wrong folder? I don't know. Well, you put it there. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah,
I was like, I had a reason for it at the time. I don't remember what it was. There was a reason, because I remember specifically asking like, which issue is this for? And for some reason, I put it in issue 2. I don't.
Nah, we found it.
Yeah.
By the way, Blake, before I forget, I just sent you the graphic you requested earlier. Yeah.
What did I request earlier?
The main graphic.
Yep. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
I completely forgot about it, so you reminded me, and I was like, "Oh crap!" So that I did that right at the start of this call. I was like, "Yeah, I got to get this finished."
I saw I saw a Dropbox link pop up somewhere.
Yep.
I really like this cover. I love Jamie's cover.
Yes.
And the car and stuff that he did. And there's a push the push goal out that for hitting 80K, everybody gets a koozie. Physical backers get a koozie.
That koozie turned out awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that thing printed. It worked perfectly with that cover.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff we did, and then like these special medals that are starting to sell out because they're very limited. Like there's a lot of stuff I'm very excited to see like printed, and when it's done, how it's gonna look like in person. Doing some new stuff, some cool stuff. And then, like I said, just Matt really stepping up. These bar keys, I think, are going to be awesome. Like, there's the koozie. There's the challenge coin if we get there. And if we're hoping, but like we've already talked about some cool stuff. If we hit those 6 figures, like what to do after, and
we've already got cool stuff planned, designed. We've got a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah. Here it is. This is what I've been. This is the insides. I love the art of this book. Like it's fun and vibrant, and like it's just very like the car chases, and it's a good looking book. It's fun. People are gonna dig it. That splash page is amazing. But yeah, and then we even did like some how-to stuff to help people adjust pledges and adjust their tiers. This was a new thing on this campaign that Matt designed and kind of and set up, and so like, and already people have like, because Chrissy sent me messages like before we had this posted. People were like, "How do I change my tier? How do I adjust?" And I was like, "Damn it!" I was like, because I was like, surely they're used to this platform, and like, no, I guess not. I don't know. Like, it's like, but now they're there. Like, you got these nice little how-to deals to follow.
So we got that up pretty quick after launch too, because we had to wait till we launched so we could take the screenshots and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we were pretty speedy with it. We did a good job.
I'm saying it's impressive that even in that short window,
yeah.
Still like, how do I do this?
Yeah, I know. I was impressed that you took my dinky screenshots and made them look like all professional. I was like, okay, cool. Like,
I thought it was great because you got all the stuff I needed, so I didn't need to go out and find anything. It was just,
yeah, Blake, I don't think you understand how much of a time saver you getting those screenshots was.
Oh,
like as a
nice.
designer going through and needing to pick out all of those assets, it's a pain.
Oh yeah.
So I can just imagine the wave of relief that went over Matt when you're like, here's all of them.
Yeah. When I went there and I was like, oh God, I hope we got everything I need. And then I'm like comparing it to our reference and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this is everything I like. It went from being probably like 45 minutes of work to being like 5 to 10. Like,
nice. Well, I mean, I've said it, but we've all said it before. Like, that's one of the best things we got going for us, other than like, you know, how talented and efficient and stuff you guys are, but it's just we have a really great team. Everybody talks and communicates well, and we get shit done. And even when Christian abandons us to go be with his wife outside of the country, you know, I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, like whatever. Which is crazy because we said time flies, and I think you said he comes back this week, I think, or next week.
I think he comes back tomorrow.
Wow.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but
2 weeks. Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
It's been a minute. But yeah, it's he works hard and deserves it. And like we said, we had a Matt backing us up, so everything ended up just working out pretty nice.
Yeah. No pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you guys, though. You stole my hat design. Like, what is this?
I know. I was like, I wonder if everybody's gonna be wearing them tonight. Yeah. Official. We
Copycats.
The official Kool-Aid drinking announcement.
Yeah. So anyone who's watching this and is wondering why are all these dorks wearing the same hat, it's something that I decided to do for the team for Christmas. Basically, anyone that's part of the Metal Ninja Studios team got one of these hats, and they are not available to the public. So sorry, you can't get any. These are exclusive to the awesome team that are making all of these awesome comics things happen. So yeah, it kind of hard to see on the screen, but if you can see it, there it is.
Yeah, it says
we are Metal Ninja Studios. So it was my way of saying thank you, and I appreciate you guys because we are the ones making this happen.
I just think it's cool, man. Like, comic production. When you hear people talk about working in comics, not many people talk about comic book production, right? And it's like, you know, everybody's like, oh, like I want to write whatever hot new book is out, or like, you know, like I want to work with this artist, I want to do something. And like, just like we do awesome stuff. Like these guys crank out crazy logos, and like how they dress the covers, and you know, put the branding and stuff on these images while still, you know, keeping the artists, like keeping focus on what the artist did. And like it always impresses me, and it's fun and exciting work. And then like running these Kickstarters and stuff too, it's a different level of like being in the industry that I, you know, like that I don't think, like working in PR, working in press, you know, stuff like that. Like It's fun. It's different.
Well,
And
it's
people
like if
need us because we can do shit better than they can, and we can also do stuff that they have no idea how to do. So like,
Well, if you talk to a lot of creators, especially independent creators, outside of the publishers that we work with, the biggest problem that independent creators run into is a lot of them don't realize that there's a step after lettering.
Hmm.
Like they think I'm writing it, I need an artist, I need a colorist, I need a letterer. Cool. But then who's going to get your print files together? Who's
Yeah.
going to dress your covers? Letterers don't do that. Like most industry letterers, they letter. And the main reason for that is because this stuff takes time. And when everyone is working on page rates, they've got to crank out as many pages as possible. So
Mm.
when your focus is page rates, that's what you focus on. So you can crank out those pages, you can pay the bills. I mean, it's the way that this industry is set up, but it makes it to where there's kind of a kink in the system where people don't necessarily know that production is a thing, production design. And that is one of the many roles that we aim to fix and we aim to help people with. Luckily, we have an editor or a couple editors, one of which is on this call. We've got multiple designers. And then we've got me just telling everyone what to do.
Which he doesn't even do anymore. He tells me to tell people what. No,
it's true. It's true.
Sometimes, but he's still like he did it. He does it with everybody, but it's like he hops in and like there's a lot of times where he walks us through stuff and explains why, like if something's not working.
There were definitely times during the past week or so where like I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get this done, and Joel was like, got it. I'll take this. I'll take this. So let me get those done for you. And yeah. I would not.
I don't think I've ever
through everything without him. So
I haven't got to ask Joel for a graphic in a hot minute. I was like, I kind of missed this. I was like, Joel, make me this thing for Kickstarter. Okay, I'm on it. Like, yeah, you are.
and like 2 seconds later, it was done.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's crazy what like how fast they can get it done, and then even if like we catch a typo or something after, like just the whole process and how like fluid it is, and just like we need this, we get it done, it gets uploaded to the Kickstarter page, and then the Kickstarter page looks great, right? And then on top of like working hard and making all that look good, to like watch those numbers just like fly off the charts kind of is just like it's very cool. And it's fun, and it's because it's different, because it's like we didn't, we Christian like lettered it and stuff, and there was a lot of editing process and stuff done, and we designed certain elements, but we didn't write the script, we didn't make the art, but it's still very much feel like we're still a part of making that comic, just in a different way, which is just it's cool.
I think one of my favorite things about how Metal Ninja Studios has evolved over time is, since we've got the editorial team and we've got the design team and the lettering team, when people come to us, it's not just, hey, you get lettering. It's, hey, you get lettering, but we also have an editor that can look through everything. And if we catch anything, or if your writing team caught it, or you didn't know you needed an editor, we got you covered.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to say, here's everything that we can help with. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I like having that flexibility and being able to help people in that sort of way, as opposed to just let me letter a book. Like adding that editorial aspect to it in the design elements and saying, yeah, there's this thing that people don't talk about called production. We can help with that. And yeah, basically having the ability to do more. And the fact that the team is getting more and more efficient at doing that every single day is just fascinating and so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I had no faith in Matt a month ago. I'm kidding. I'm just joking, dude. I'm so joking. About it, we got Thorny Comics is in here saying he met Joel at MegaCon last year and he was just a meek letterer. He turns around and now he's a mother buzzing boss. Like, yeah, he's things change.
I have a hard time picturing Joel being meek. And
You didn't know me 2 years ago. No, I've actually talked about that on multiple podcast appearances, especially during Dust County. There was a period of time where I was having major self-confidence issues, and it showed in my work, it showed in my presentation. A lot of it had to do with my weight at the time, and my pull out of it was tied into a couple programs that I started that got me to where I am today. But a lot of that built up my confidence over time, and now, I mean, I don't say I'm the motherfucking boss, but other people do apparently. So, you know, I'm not going to argue. But yeah,
you need like a different "We Are Metal Ninja Studios" shirt and hat that's like I am the motherfucking Metal Ninja.
No, what it's going to do is I'm going to make shirts for everyone, and on the front they're all going to be the same, and they're all going to say "We Are Metal Ninja Studios." But mine on the back is going to say, "But I'm the motherfucking boss."
That'd be pretty sweet.
And then he's going to have to take that shirt and give it to Chrissy.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's why she needs to be on these streams. Like,
I tried.
One day maybe, because she's funny. Like she cracks my shit up when we're working it on calls and stuff together. Like it's usually because she's stressed out inventing. So maybe I'm not supposed to think, but she's funny when she's like that. She's probably gonna hear about this and destroy me. No, but she knows. She makes me laugh. I laugh a lot.
If she doesn't hear about it, I'll be sure to tell her.
Like, Blake thinks it's hilarious when you're stressed out.
And she'll be like, at least one of us does. He's fucking fired. But we're lucky right now because although she can't be on the call, the only reason I'm on the call is because our son's still awake and she's watching him. So say thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chrissy, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to be here. Yep. But yeah, she would definitely need one of those shirts because she has been killing it on the project management side with Merc, Black Ops. Yeah. And just all the Comics Elite stuff. Like, I am very big picture when it comes to the planning for Metal Ninja Studios. When it comes to more of the project management stuff and making sure the day-to-day gets done, the vast majority of that's her, and she's killing it on top of her day job. Yeah. So she's a beast.
Yeah, she definitely doing tons of stuff to like really, really insane Kickstarter customer service, and like make like any question or message a backer comes in, like if she can't answer it directly, like she's like on it, tracking down people who can, like this, like get this person a tracking number. And it's just, so yeah, it's, if anybody who runs a Kickstarter needs a Christina, like, oh my God, like she just gets it. Like she just like, she like understand, like systematically, like with like stuff in backer kit and setting stuff up, like she's like tried to show me some things, and I can help a little bit, but it's like it's some of it is just easy to kind of get lost in, and she just like gets it and figures it out and like strategically organizes it, and I don't know, it's crazy. It's like watching a scientist. It's like it's like, damn, like I'm like, you're really good at that, and then I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to do that. But I mean,
and then we're like, hey Blake, you need to do this.
Yeah, you need to learn how to do this. Like, fuck, all right. But yeah, it's just it's very like, any Kickstarter campaign is a lot to set up, like these with like Black Ops and Merc, people are familiar with their there's so many variants and tiers and add-ons and stuff. And like you know, the designers are making graphics for all those, and Christina's organizing all that like in an Excel spreadsheet and item names and making add-ons and programming all that in. And yeah, it's a lot of work. And you know, the team element that we have, you know, is like I'll go like we there's like a checks and balance system. We're able to, you know, check each other's work, look for typos, look for mistakes. Everybody's supporting each other all the time, and you know, we all work together and get stuff done. It's very rewarding to be like in a situation like that, you know, where you actually get to like see the results of your hard work like paying off.
And to everyone who's watching this, I swear we do make comics too, not just Kickstarters. It's
Yeah.
just we've been nose to the grindstone on this Kickstarter
The last
for so
couple
long
weeks, yeah,
that it's good to just talk about it. So yeah, it's awesome.
You just had a new comic, it's the Kickstarter, the Dust County short, and Tales of the Initiative Collective. Yeah.
Yep. Did that, and I just finished lettering the Devil's Misfits. So
nice.
That was a fun one. Got that turned in.
I just did
Matt
Apparition
just finished one.
Nice.
Yep.
That was,
I don't think we can talk about, but Matt had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah.
So, and that one, dude, fantastic job on that. Those sound effects were awesome.
Yeah.
I had your co-creators, Matt, were on the show the other night for
Pete and Matt.
Bardic Versus is being re-released through Band of Bards. We had a fun chat.
Super awesome. Like, just two of the nicest guys I've literally.
Yeah, they're fun. They're good people.
Like
did when in any of that remastering, did you retouch any lettering or have to redo anything like that, or did?
No, I think they're just updating the art and
nice.
stuff and dropping it in behind.
Nice.
Better hope they don't change the dimensions.
I fixed it on the first time, so everything should drop in where it's supposed to.
Nice.
So
yeah, that was a fun book just because lots of people are familiar with an anthology where you have lots of different artists and writers, you know, each contributing a team. Well, this was an anthology where the same writer and artist were doing different stories.
Yeah.
But they're doing them in different styles. So
why you got to be encroaching on the Dust County stuff?
But like the main character is a bard, obviously, so he's telling these different stories, and you know, one is very Sin City-esque, so Pete changes his art style to do like Frank Miller. So then
it's crazy.
So then I've got to change my lettering style to match that. So I'm constantly doing research for it, like pulling up samples and trying my best to, you know, ape the masters that came before me, and you know.
No, I think y'all did a really good job, and it's cool too, because it initially came out on Kickstarter, but Bards picked it up and they're re-releasing it. It's getting a new cover, and you're going to be able to walk it. You can pre-order it right now in comic book. You can pre-order it from your shop, or
Diamond.
So it's going to be you'll be able to walk into a store and see your book on the shelf, which I hear that's like a pleasant feeling. I don't know.
It is.
I hear it's nice.
Give it time, Blake.
I still remember the first time I was like, oh, this book's coming out. You know, it's like I heard, you know, it's going to be going to, you know, Barnes & Noble and all this stuff, and I'm like, cool. Like I knew when the day was. I went out there and like nothing. Found out later that they changed it to like Barnes & Noble was carrying it online, but not in stores.
Oh, cowards!
But you know, no one tells the letterer that. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, as a letterer, you're lucky to find out the day it's being released.
Yeah.
Well, depending on who you're putting your comic book out these days with, Joel, it's not just the letterers are having to deal with that anymore. there's a lot of people that have no idea when their books are coming out. Like it's a bummer. I keep seeing one of our close friends too, but like I keep seeing people talk about it lately, and it's just like it's so weird. Yeah,
well, so much of the industry runs on like you do the work and then you don't get paid until like
Yeah.
after it's come out, and then like another like 30 days. So it's like you can do work, and not get paid for it for like 3 or 4 months.
Mm.
And it's like it's tough to figure out, like basically you just have to constantly have work churning,
Wind up to
and
keep it going.
you almost need another person just to monitor what's coming in and what's going out. And
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy. Kudos to the
If
people
only
who
there was a studio
that.
trying to change all that.
Yeah, weird. Like, huh? dot.
Someone should try that.
Yeah, we should think about that. We should bring that up in the next meeting. But no, we have to keep it short tonight because it's things are going on, and honestly, just none of us like you people. No, I'm kidding. Chat, we love you. It's just a joke.
Really, both Matt's wife and my wife are going to kill us if we spend any more time working after these crazy nights for the campaigns. So if you guys want us to do this again, we have to not be dead. And this is the best way.
Yeah.
But I had a pretty fun idea. We spend a lot of time talking about comics. Well, I think it's fun. These guys are probably going to hate it and hate me for asking it. But we spend so much time talking about comics that the people know we do comics, but they don't really know much else about us. So I was thinking, fun thing, all of us say one thing that we do outside of comics. Like, who is Blake Morgan outside of Metal Ninja Studios marketing manager? Who is Matt Kreutzer outside of Letterer Supreme? You guys go first. I asked the question.
Oddly, well, I don't know. Oddly, sadly, I don't know what the answer is there. Comics are still my life outside of comics. Because
that feels like a cop out.
Well, no, I still do like all the interviews and stuff and writing reviews for things, but I need to cook. I need to get back to cooking. I've gotten lazy. And like I've been ordering more takeout lately, just because it's easy, but God, it's stupid expensive. And then and then if it's a busy night, your food comes cold, it's gross, and it's just dumb. It's not worth it. And so anyways, I need to get back to cooking because I love to cook, but we're a big Chiefs football family. On typically Sundays for the games, like we hang out. My sister and brother-in-law come over, and our good friends come over, and usually have dinner. My friends hunt, so like they always have like real good venison meat, and so like we had like deer tenderloin a couple weeks ago that was really good, and like and they fish a lot too, so they bring over like food that they slaughter in the wilderness, and it's like fresh and delicious. And so we do that a lot. We cook, watch football. I love manga. I just read Chainsaw Man. I play a little bit of video games when I can, because we've been staying busy.
Hey, you remember that conversation I said, enjoy these times, back when I saw you playing Diablo 4? I was like, enjoy these times eventually.
Yeah. What was funny is it was like, I think he told me that like the day after I bought my when I got the PS5, which was still like, I'm still glad I did that because, well, I've been buying like when the 4K Blu-rays go on sale. I've been picking those up and like watching like Godzilla on 4K Blu-ray, and I got the old like the Final Fantasy Spirits Within. I just got that. I'm stoked to watch. Anyway, but like when I bought the PS5, and like I bought it with like comic book money, right? Like with money I made with like clients and working for Joel, I was like, that was a pretty cool feeling to like buy a thing I never thought I'd get, because I've wanted one for so long. Anyways,
then I had to go and shit on your parade.
He shit on it so hard, chat. He comes he's talking to me, and he was like, he actually like, this was when he brought me on to be his executive assistant, and we were having that chat, and he was like, I need more. And so he's like, I'm either gonna have to hire someone else, but he was like, I'd rather have, if you can do it and I'd rather have you do that too if you think you can. And I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. And he was like, I'm excited, man, but I want you to know, like, I love video games and I never get to play them. And I was like, you bastard. He's like, here's this new opportunity, and da, 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 da. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, excited. And then he was like, and you're never gonna be able to play that expensive ass Spider-Man 2 edition PS5 you got.
I don't even have a PS5, even though my favorite games are God of War and Spider-Man. Like, I love those games, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy them for PS4 because if I'm going to get them, they're going to be PS5.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to buy a PS5 unless I have time to play it. I still don't have a
PS5. I keep trying. My wife keeps shooting me down. She said, no, just not right now.
Of course, I keep spending my money on other things too. So
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like, food and shelter and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Manga.
yeah.
Roadcaster duos that mess up 9 minutes before I go live on a stream last night, but I sound pretty good right now, so that's thank you, chat. Thank you. At least someone appreciates me around here.
So you had to buy a button to get people to cheer for your comedy?
I did, yeah. Dude, okay, so last night when we were talking, I can't remember what they said, but I hit them with the sad trombone, and they were laughing so hard they couldn't talk. They were like, "Oh my!" Like they didn't know it was coming. And we were all laughing.
You got us on a meeting with that.
I did, yeah.
That was brutal. All right, I'm done talking to Blake. Matt, what about you?
Dungeons and Cats. That pretty much sums up.
Yeah, you do a lot of DMing, right?
I DM every Tuesday, except when we're too busy. The past 2 weeks, I told my guys, I'm like, sorry guys, I got work. And I think we probably won't play again until after the holidays, just because schedules and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have a game on like every other Sunday or so, where I get to take off the DM hat and play for a while, and that's
nice. That's
a good time as well. In my Tuesday night game, artist friend of mine, Bobby Timoney, he did the Super Pets book that came out last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my players, but then like we'll alternate DMing. Like, I'll come up with an adventure and we'll run through that, and then then it'll either be his turn, or if I have another one queued up, like we'll keep going. But we keep each other from burning out too much that way, and have different campaigns and different characters. But it's nice because the Sunday night game, he just joined because we lost a player, and I was like, hey, come on over. So like it's nice because he and I actually get to play together for the first time, because it's always either he's DMing or I'm DMing, so we never get to interact as players. So that's been fun.
Yeah, it's been mentioned in the work Discord about a Metal Ninja Studios like Dungeons and Dragons campaign for dummies, where Matt like puts the training wheels on us and like guides us into the unknown lands.
I mean, I still want to do it. I want to get us started.
I do too. I want to stream it. I want to live stream it and have us all like acting stupid. And
Blake's Buzz is now going out of interviewing, and out of education, and now we're going into D&D.
It's now a live play. It's now a live play show.
Yep. Yeah. This podcast is going to have everything.
They said find your niche. I was like, no.
All the niches.
Yeah. I have all the niches.
But yeah, in all seriousness, I do still want to get that going, because I think the D&D would be an awesome team building thing for all of us. Just get the team together. I'll try and get Chrissy into it, but I doubt it. So get the rest of the team together, and then
I think we have a better shot if we don't stream it. of getting her in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if we stream it, she's definitely out. What I think we should do is we should at least get on doing one game monthly just for us, and then once we show that we can actually get on a routine with that, then we can see about either expanding and doing more frequently or streaming or doing something along those lines.
Yeah.
But at least let's start playing before we start advertising a live stream that
Yeah.
we're now talking about on a live stream.
Yeah, I just picked up a book last weekend. It's a really good world building book. But I've had like no time to sit down.
I've almost sunk like big money into. I think it's over now, so I think the temptation's finally gone. But they just put out the original TMNT tabletop RPG books are getting like reprinted. They have like all these dice sets for each turtle, and then like an aluminum dice set for Shredder, and a ooze filled die that comes in a TCRI canister. Oh man, it was a really cool campaign.
This is my dice bag.
Nice. Nerd. You are.
I have so
bag.
many. I have so many D&D books I've never used.
Oh really? Nice.
Yeah.
I bought the Stranger Things like beginner Dungeons and Dragons set that like comes with like a real easy campaign, and it's Stranger Things branded. But again, like I like board games and stuff too, and every once in a blue moon I'll get people to play with me, but usually my friends just aren't about that.
mean,
And
in high school I had so many D&D books, and I finally found a D&D group, but we played like maybe 4 times the entire time I was in high school. Just because scheduling and whatever.
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering came out, and then that screwed up everything, because then we wouldn't get to play D&D anymore. It was just Magic.
were you playing? Did you play that too?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I spent so much of my part-time job money on Magic cards. It's like,
See, for me,
and then later I sold them all for a pittance of what I could make if I still had them now.
Right. Yeah.
I had no idea that Magic would end up buying D&D, for God's sake. I mean,
I know. I thought I was going to get rich off selling all the Beanie Babies I bought, and instead I could have got rich if I would have not sold all my Magic the Gathering cards to Charlie Lure in 8th grade for $20 that he paid me with in fucking quarters. I was like, what am I going to do with $20 worth of quarters, Charlie?
hey, that's a lot of arcade time.
it used to be a lot of arcade time.
That's true.
Now it's like 10 games.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. The games are crazy now. But I mean, some of them I get too, because you like sit in and you have to like put a fucking seatbelt on, and you're like strapped in, and it's like the screen like goes around you, like stuff like I don't mind paying extra.
No, that's bullshit. They already built it. Now they're just paying for the electricity.
should still be a quarter. And you should be able to put a string on that quarter and drop it in and pull it back out like they did in Donald Duck. I saw it happen. Before you tell us though, Joel, what you do for fun, we all have to answer Cole about if we were a hot dog, we would be beef or the other kind. I would be a beef hot dog, because all beef Franks is the way to be.
Like an Angus beef, man. Like,
yeah, I want a Wagyu hot dog.
That just sounds like blasphemy.
It sounds like no.
That seems like animal cruelty. Like,
you can't take Wagyu steak and make it into a hot dog. That's like, no.
You could take the fat, maybe like some of the cuttings. That's mainly just because it has so much fat. So I don't know. Maybe let's order.
Are you trying to justify your blasphemy now?
I'm trying to like justify like how do we make Wagyu hot dogs and make a YouTube video and get Steve Orlando on it. Because Steve does it. This is a future Blake's Buzz.
Can you tell who the streamer is? Like, we're just talking about let's play D&D. What hot dog are you? And Blake's like, how do I turn this into content?
Yeah, how do I market this? Which is Joel's fault too, because I used to never think like that. And now that's all. Now that's all. I'm like, who would buy this? Who can I sell myself to? No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but sort of kidding. Anyways, what do you do for fun?
I did start pestering you about reading a marketing book today.
You did, which I need to do. Especially because we got another new an announcement coming soon. That's exciting. That keep your eyes peeled. Because we can't talk about it yet, but it's a zinger.
It is. People have been asking about it, and we've got some stuff to wrap up, but then big announcement coming soon. So I literally just got a text asking how much longer, so I think I gotta start wrapping things up.
Yeah. I told my wife a half an hour, and I'm going on 50 minutes now. So
Okay, so super quick. Medals, flag, shirt, obstacle course racing, like that's my big thing. Fitness stuff. I also do hunting and shooting at the gun range. I do that all the time. That's probably my biggest hobby and my most expensive hobby. But obstacle course racing is one of my favorites. That is it ties in a lot to what we're doing for the next annual challenge, annual charity challenge, which we're going to be talking about more in the coming months. But I'm doing World's Toughest Mudder next year, which is a 24-hour obstacle course race. Basically, you run around a 5-mile loop as many times as you can in 24 hours.
One time.
Yeah, not even one. Like Blake is on the ground, clutching his side, half a lap in.
I didn't tell any of the team about this before this call, but this past weekend I was relatively unavailable. We have a visitor. I was relatively unavailable for Saturday and Sunday, and that's because between those 2 days I ran about 20 miles worth of obstacle course races. I did a 14-mile race on one day, and then the next day I did another 6 miles. And I do that for fun.
Yeah.
That's me in a nutshell. Metal Ninja Studios really sums it all up because I play guitar. I have a guitar sitting right next to me with my desk. Ninja comes from the obstacle course racing, and then Studios because of what these amazing guys do.
Nice. Have you played your new guitar yet, or is that like a display only piece?
No, I play it every day.
You are playing it?
Yep, it is right here.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I love this.
He has a comic book guitar.
Yes, from a comic that I lettered.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's awesome, man.
So that one I'm really happy about, and I got it right there. And I actually busted out some old audio gear so I could hook it up to my computer and play. And yeah, it's fun. Anyway, I think we got to wrap it up. I'm getting the look.
Well, yeah.
I feel like Matt's getting the look too. So it's about wrap up.
I can
time.
feel it through the ceiling. Yeah.
The heat is coming down. Well, yeah. I'll be back later with doing something, I'm sure. But we'll be back. We'll be back in January. With another episode. Christian should be back for that one. I know I miss his accent too. I know, chat. He'll be back. I promise. But yeah, it's always fun talking with you guys when it's like talking about work, but different. It's not, it's like anyways, I love talking comics with you guys, and I'm really glad we do this. And 4 episodes in, number 5 coming soon. Very, very cool. I will let everybody get back to their evenings. Everybody who listened or watches later, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Follow us everywhere, Metal Ninja Studios. If you're creating comics and if you're having a hard place, creating is hard, and we can help. You don't have to do everything solo. So say hi, knock on our door. Maybe Joel will let you in. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Maybe he'll be like, I'm going to the gun range. I'm done with you.
if it's a Friday, chances are I'm going.
Bye, guys.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.